Hello, I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to have our yoga experience at this wonderful, peaceful lake. So let's begin. On an inhale through the nose, arms up, and exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look up. Step back to down dog. Just pedal your legs a little bit. Bend one knee and straighten the other leg. And the other side. Gently walk your feet up to your hands, about hips width apart. Take your hands behind your back. Really feel that opening here. If you want a little bit more, you can press your palms together. Just start to focus on your breath. Be aware of your breath guiding you through this journey today. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Feel your body opening up. It's going to feel a little stiff in the beginning, but it will warm up. And exhale, bring those hands down. Keep your right fingertips on the ground, bend your right knee, raise that left arm up and open that left shoulder and look up if it's okay with your neck. And just breathe. In today's yoga journey, we're going to hold our poses a little bit longer than we might normally. It's great for your strength and it's great for your calming your mind. When you have to really hold those poses, it forces you to focus inward and on that present moment, and at the same time strengthens your body. Bring that hand down, bend the left knee, keep those left fingertips on the ground, and bring the right arm up. And breathe here. Feel your body wakening up. Notice your breath. Feel it going through your body. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale. Come forward again. And step your feet back into down dog again. Really press down those palms and press down those heels. Your heels might not make it to the ground, and they might not ever make it to the ground, and that's okay. Wherever your body is, it's working. Just breathe. And from here, we're going to take your shoulders over the wrists, keep them directly over the wrists for plank. And usually in yoga, we want to go right down into chaturanga, but we're just going to hold this for a couple breaths here. Like I said, we're really going to slow it down a bit today. Really get into these poses and feel how effective it can be. And when you're ready, on an exhale, come down through chaturanga. Come to the tops of your feet for up dog. Lift those legs off the ground. Bring those shoulders back. Feel the opening in the front of the body. You might already feel it working on your body, and that's good. Holding these out, it's really great for you. And push back into down dog. From here, you're going to take your right leg up and back behind you. Keep pressing that left heel down as you raise your right leg up. And bend that right knee, open that right hip. Really feel the opening on the right side of the body. And then you can look up and underneath your right armpit. And straighten the leg, bring the foot up in between the hands, and come up into our first crescent pose. Now you can look straight ahead here, or for a little more balancing, you can look up. Really get down on that front leg. You're aiming to get a right angle with your right knee, but it's okay if you don't get there. Just get down as low as you can and keep that left leg straight. Try to relax those shoulders because they want to creep up. And just breathe. And release that back heel down, release the arms down, palms facing down for warrior two. I love doing yoga in the park because you can see the dogs walking by, the fishermen. It's a nice peaceful scene. And breathe. And slide that left hand down, bring the right palm up. Really feel that side stretch for a reverse warrior. And keeping everything else the same, just straighten that front leg. And bring it all down to the ground. Step your right foot back. Exhale, come down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. And again, bring your shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, come down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. And other side. Raise that left leg up and back behind you. Keep pressing the right heel down as the left leg goes up. And bend that left knee. Feel the opening on this side. And look up underneath the armpit. Straighten that leg. Bring the foot up in between the hands and come up into crescent pose on this side. And again, if you're feeling balanced, look up. Feel the strength of your pose. Your body waking up. And back heel down, arms down for warrior two on this side. Again, keep those shoulders down. They like to creep up in these poses. Let your legs do the strength here, and your arms, but we don't want to create any more additional tension. Left palm up, slide that right hand down the back of the leg. A lovely side stretch on this side. Reverse warrior. You want to make sure that you're not leaning too much on that back leg and putting the pressure there. You really want to use your legs here to hold you up. And just straighten that front leg for a little bit more. And bring it all back down. Step your foot back. Exhale, come down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Look up at your hands. Step or jump up into standing. Release down. Gently roll all the way back up. Reach to the sky and sit back into chair pose. Now here in chair pose, you want to keep your knees directly over your heels. So you can take your feet a little bit apart if it's too much on your knees or your ankles, or you can keep them together. You really want to sit back in that. Really works the legs. It can really open up those shoulders. You're going to feel it in both your legs and your arms. And exhale, bring it all down. Gently roll all the way back up. Arms up. And exhale, sit back into another chair pose. Keep raising those arms up. And you can stay right here, or if you want, you can just lift those heels up for a little bit more intensity. A little bit more strengthening, a little bit more balancing. And gently release it all down. Inhale, look up. Step or jump your feet back to plank position. And hold plank position here before you go anywhere. We're going to do just a few mountain climbers for a little bit of core strength. So you're going to take your right knee to your left elbow, your left knee to your right elbow, and just keep alternating at your own pace. Some great core work here. This will definitely start to wake you up. Get the heart rate up. Use your core here. You're gonna feel it in your arms as well because they're supporting you. But really use your core here, not your lower back. And one more on each side. And exhale through chaturanga. Should feel nice relief. And inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. From here, take your right leg up in the air. And keeping that leg up, shoulders over the wrists, and come down for a one-legged chaturanga. Release the leg down, up dog, and push back to down dog. And other side, left leg up. Keeping that leg up, shoulders over the wrists, come down through chaturanga, leg down, inhale, up dog, and exhale, push back to down dog. And raise that right leg up and back behind you. Bring your knee to your nose for a breath here. And then just gently release the bottom part of your leg down. Tap it on your mat 3 times. Use that core here. And then bring the leg back up behind you. Bring your foot up in between the hands. Come up to crescent pose on this side. And when you're feeling balanced, just look up. Just start to open up the arms. Really open yourself up. It's a bit more challenging, a little bit harder to balance. This is really where focusing on your breath, focusing on the present moment will really help you stay in this position. And arms up. Release down into warrior 2 on this side. Take a couple breaths here. And straighten that front leg. Reach out. Both legs are straight and strong. You're going to bring that right hand down to wherever it may fall. And left arm up, and look up at the hand if it's not too much on your neck for triangle pose. Now you can stay here, or if you want a little bit more of opening of the shoulders, you can take your left hand behind you and clasp it on your right thigh. Keep those legs nice and strong, the opening in the shoulder, and breathe. And wherever you are, you're going to start to take it to the center. Bring that left foot up just a bit. Have your arms in airplane stance. And then take your hands out in front of you. Really stretch out those arms. Have your palms facing each other. And then take your hands behind your back. Clasp your hands together and come forward. This can be a bit tricky, but you really want to keep your legs as straight as possible and let your hands fall down towards the ground as much as possible to really open up those shoulders. There's a lot going on in this pose. If you can press your palms together for a bit more, great. And now you're going to take your left fingertips to the outer edge of your right foot. You're going to raise that right arm up for twisting triangle. Another tricky pose, but you've got this. So legs as straight as they can be. If you have to move in your foot a little bit in front or back to accommodate this for balance, whatever you need to do. If you can look up at your hand, great. Just keep opening up that right shoulder for a lovely twist on this side. And breathe. And bring it down. Step your foot back. Plank position. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Raise that left leg up and back behind you. Bring your knee to your nose. And just gently tap your foot down 3 times using your core here. And bring your left leg back out behind you. And bring your foot up in between the hands for crescent pose on this side. And when you're ready, start to look up. And take your hands behind your back this time to open the shoulders on this side. Really feel your chest opening when you breathe in. And bring those arms up. Release the back heel down for warrior 2. Straighten that front leg. Reach that hand out. Left hand down for triangle pose on this side. You can look down, you can look out, or up for a bit more, whatever you're feeling today. And again, if you want a little bit more in your shoulder, just take your hand behind you, clasp it on your leg. Really open that shoulder. Wherever you are, start to rotate to the left. Bring your foot in just a bit, your back foot. Tabletop position for a moment. And then stretch out your arms in front of you, palms facing each other. Really reach out, legs straight and strong. And then take your hands behind you and just come forward. You'll probably especially feel it in the back of your left leg. And you're going to take your right fingertips to the outer edge of your left foot. Bring that left arm up for a twisting triangle on this side. It can get a bit tricky balancing, but then if you fall over, not a big deal. Just go for it again. And breathe. And bring it all down, step your foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Look up at the hands, step or jump up. Look up, exhale, release down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Reach up, exhale, arms come down. From here, we're going to try a balancing tree pose. I think I'm inspired by all of the trees around me right now. So you're going to keep your right foot down. You're going to take hold of your left foot, and you're going to really dig that heel into your inner right thigh. That's kind of the key to balancing here. Keep that right leg straight and strong. Extend that spine upward. Take your hand in prayer position and relax those shoulders down. Now the key here again is finding a stable fixed point for your balance. Dig that left heel in and a fixed point, and it should help you. And if you want a little bit more, if you're feeling balanced, you can just raise your arms up for tree pose. And exhale, bring it all down. And other side. So take hold of your right foot. Dig that right heel into your left inner thigh. And when you're feeling bounce, just take your hands into prayer position. And if you did it on the other side, give it a try on this side. Just raise those arms up, tall like a tree. Oh. Got distracted by a squirrel coming down the tree, lost my balance. Cute little baby one, actually. Anyway, exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look up. Step or jump your feet way back to plank position. Let's hold it again here just for a moment. We're gonna come down into forearm plank. So here you really wanna have a nice, long, straight body. You don't wanna lift up that bum, which we have a tendency to do, but also when we're straight like this, we also have a tendency to use our lower back. So you really wanna use your abs here, your core. You're gonna feel it in your arms as well, but you're doing a lot of work here. Great strengthening pose. And just breathe. And if you can, take your right knee to your right elbow. For a breath, bring it back, and the other side. And bring it back. Walk your feet a bit up to your hands. And place your hands down for down dog. Raise that right leg up and back behind you. Bend that right leg again. And this time you can stay here or you can keep going and bring it into a flipped dog. So here, your left leg is gonna be straight, your right leg is bent. You're gonna really reach that arm back, right palm facing down. So you feel a side stretch on the right, but you also feel a back bend going on here. Some people call this pose rock star pose. A few different names for it, but either way, it's quite an intense pose and it should feel good. And wherever you are, bring your right foot up in between the hands and come up into crescent pose. And you're just going to start to twist to the right. Palms facing out, shoulders down, and breathe. And here you're going to take your hands into prayer position and hook your left elbow on your right knee for a great twisting pose. Keep that back leg nice and straight. Feel the twisting of the spine. It helps lengthen the vertebrae. It should feel good. And bring that left hand down. Bring the right arm up for another variation. And bring it down, step the right foot back. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. And other side. Raise that left leg up and back behind you. Bend that left knee. And if you did it on the other side, go ahead and flip the dog on this side. So this time it's right leg straight, left leg bent. Really reach back. And breathe. Take it all in. Feel the sensations. Feel how great it can feel. And wherever you are, bring your foot up in between the hands. Come into crescent pose on this side. You're going to twist over to the left. palms out. And take your hands to prayer position and just gently hook your right elbow on your left leg for crescent twist on this side. And bring your right hand down, left arm up for continued twist. And bring it all down, step your foot back. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Gently push back to down dog. From here, take your shoulders directly over the wrists. And you're gonna start to twist over to the left. Stay on your right hand. Your shoulders should be directly over your wrist. You can stack your feet on top of each other. If that's too much, you can take your left foot in front of your right. Or if that's too much, you can take your right knee down to the ground. Whatever you're feeling today for side arm balance. If you want to take a variation, go for it. I have one that I like to do. I feel like it really helps lengthen my spine. But whatever you're feeling, just keep pushing that right hip up wherever you are. And whatever position you're in, just bring it all down. If you want, it's optional. You can do a push-up or 2 or 3 or not. And twist over to the other side for side arm balance on this side. So whatever you did on that side, you're going to continue to do on this side. Just take a moment to enjoy the sensation. The intensity of this particular journey is coming to an end. We'll be able to stretch it out in just a few moments. Wherever you are, bring it all down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back to down dog. And again, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. And one more time. Shoulders over the wrists for plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Take a moment here to pedal the feet again. You should feel more open than you did the first time we did this. Look up at the hands. Step or jump up. Look up. Release down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Arms up. And then sit back into chair pose again. And this time you're going to take your right leg over your left. You feel the opening in the back of your right leg. A little bit more intense chair pose. Puts your balancing to the test. And wherever you are, bring it all down. Roll back up. Arms up. Sit back to chair, and of course the other side. So left leg over the right. Feel that stretch in the left side, it's nice. And bring it all down. Step your feet about hips width apart. Bend your knees a bit, take your arms behind your legs, clasp your elbows together, and just start to straighten your legs. Feel the opening in the back of the body. And bring it all down. And keep your right fingertips down. Bend your right leg, left arm up. And again, this should feel easier than it did at the beginning of this journey. Your body should be warm, a little bit more open. Bring that down, other side. Left knee bent. Left hand down. and bring it down. Gently roll all the way back up, reach to the sky, and exhale, come down. Step back into a brief down dog and bring your knees down for child's pose. Now here you can keep your knees and your ankles together, or you can take your knees wide apart if it's too much on either. Just take a moment here, extend those arms out for a breath, feel that side stretch, and then release the arms down. Take a couple of breaths here. Feel the calming sensation of a forward bend. And when you're ready, come back up. Sit down on your mat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Reach those arms up. And keeping those legs straight as you can, and your spine nice and straight, just start to calm down. On an inhale, look up and extend the spine. And exhale, let it sink down even further. Take a few breaths here. Bring it back up. Soles of the feet together. Grab hold of the feet. Elongate the spine, shoulders down, keeping that lengthening. Just come forward. Butterfly pose. You really feel this on your inner thighs. Come back up. Come back down and lie down on your mat. And from here, you're going to gently take your legs behind you for plow pose. Now, the most important thing here is you don't want to move your neck or your head. Just keep it straight. So your legs, you want to keep them as straight as possible. Your feet might not come down to the ground, but that's okay. You're going to feel a stretch all the way up your spine, to your upper back. You can clasp your hands together if you'd like. And if you want, you can take a bit more and take your hands behind your knees, bend your knees a bit. You'd be surprised what your body can do when you try. And very gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, just roll back down. Take your right knee in, take it over your left leg, and stretch out that lower back, extend that right arm up, palm up, look out over the right arm. And other side. Stretch out your right leg, bend your left, take your knee over on this side, look out over that left shoulder for a great stretch on this side. And bring it back to center, both knees in, give yourself a hug. You can just kind of rock back side to side. Take the outer edges of your feet, open up those legs for happy baby. And again, you can do. And from here, we're just gonna lie down on your mat. Just for a few breaths here. We wanna take this time to let your body take in everything that you've been doing for the last half hour. Feel the sensations. Hear the train going by. Close your eyes. Take some deep breaths in and out. Take this moment for yourself before you rush off to your day. Just focus inward and let your body relax. Start to wiggle your hands and toes. Stretch out a little bit, keeping your eyes closed. Roll over onto your right side and press yourself up into sitting position. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Raise those arms up for another breath. Open your eyes, hands to prayer position. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today on this lovely morning. Hope you had a great experience and have a fabulous day.